Hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here and today it is time for me to bring you yet another FIFA 17 Career Mode Top Tips video, and today we've got the best under £2 million transfers that you can get in FIFA 17 Career Mode. Now I did a video about the best under £5 million transfers, you guys asking for this in the comments section, as well as best under £1 million transfers. I'll have to see if I do that because I've been doing a Road to Glory players series which sort of overlaps, they're sort of the same type of player, but nevertheless these are the best sort of 12 players that you can get with decent potential that rise to around about 80 that you can get for under the price of £2 million. If you do go on to enjoy the video, then make sure to hit the likes button and of course subscribe to the channel if you are new. But the first player on the list is Olivia Bus Carly that you can get from Nice for under £2 million. You'll see all the prices and the wages as well at the end of the episode. All these players, perfect for sort of a championship side or even an EPL side if you're wanting to just buy some depth players or players for the future or whatever. But Bus Carly, 70 overall, he's got about 80 potential, 18 years of age, can play as a centre-back or a left-back, left-footed, 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, decent defensive stats, maybe need to train him a little bit on his, marking maybe? Actually no, slide tackling probably the most. Decently pacey as well for a young player because obviously the physical attributes grow quite a lot this year. The second player though on the list is Alexander Isak from AIK in the Swedish League, 66 overall and 16 years of age. Now the one hitch with him, he's the only player in this list that this applies for. You can't buy him in the first transfer window because he's only 16, but he's just so good that I couldn't leave him out. He's worth about £1.2 million, 16 years of age, he'd still be worth less than £2 million in the January transfer window. 84 potential on this guy as well, sort of come out of nowhere really. Alexander Isak really has come out of absolutely nowhere. Very pacey, decent agility as well as alright finishing, ball control and dribbling, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves from Sweden, playing in the Swedish League, but you'd have to buy him in January. After that we've got Teddy Bishop of Ipswich, 69 overall central midfielder, 81 agility, decent pace as well as balance on this guy, 74 vision, 74 ball control as well as good passing in short passing, and also dribbling as well as long passing is pretty decent too at 70. Some very good attributes actually for a player that's only 69 overall, 20 years of age, got I think about 80 or 81 potential on this game, playing for Ipswich in the Championship, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, medium attacking and defensive work rate with a stronger foot of the right one. I don't know why I decided to say it in that sentence format, but he's right-footed is what I'm trying to say. Teddy Bishop, a very good player to pick up, especially if you're an EPL side. That'd be a very realistic transfer, I guess, as a one for the future signing. Next up we've got the Borussia Dortmund right-back Felix Paslak, 67 overall, about 82 or 83 potential on this guy, might even be 84 actually, so he's very cheap. I think you can get him for about £1.6 million, which is ridiculous. Pretty versatile, can play as a right back, right mid, or on the other side a full back at left back because he's got 4-star weak foot, so obviously he'll work very well on the left. 86 balance is his best attribute, decent acceleration, agility, jumping and stamina as well as ball control. His defensive stats are pretty decent as well, but maybe slide tackling needs to be trained just a little bit. After that we've got Lucas Tuzla, who's a little bit of a cheat, I'm not going to lie to you. He's from Lyon, 69 overall. This guy costs bang on £2 million. I know, misleading title, dislike the video. No, I'm kidding, don't. Basically, I mean, it's 100k difference at the end of the day. If it really hurts that much in terms of the bank balance, don't buy him. But he's there. He's a very good player. He's got very good potential. If you got that one extra 100k, then go for it. But he's worth bang on £2 million. You'll see proof of that at the end of the video. Sorry. 82 strength is his best attribute. Decent heading accuracy as well as passing, shot power, and some decent defensive stats as well. Timo Baumgart, although, is the next player on the list. Brilliant name on this guy. Stuttgart centre-back, another 69 overall player, 71 jumping and 73 strength as well as 72 stand tackling on this guy. 81 is his potential, which is pretty decent to be honest with you, to say you can buy him for less than £2 million in the first place. I think this guy cost me about £1.8 million from what I can remember. 20 years of age, from Germany, playing for Stuttgart, who actually got relegated to the second division of German football last season, so he's in the second Bundesliga. Medium attacking and defensive work rate, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. The one hitch I guess is he can only play as a centre-back, but if you trained him in other positions, you could train his passing, I'm sure he'd be a competent defensive midfielder or whatever. The next player is the first winger on this list. It is Vedat Bora of Konyaspor in the Turkish League. Some very good attributes on this guy to say he's only 69. Again, a lot like Teddy Bishop, a lot of green stats for him, being acceleration, sprint speed, balance, agility and jumping in terms of physicals, decent aggression, passing, as well as ball control, dribbling, long passing, and short passing as well. The one disappointment for him is he's got low attacking work rate, which is really frustrating actually for a winger. He's right-footed, plays on the right, so he'll be one to sort of try and burn past players with pace, I guess. 2-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. So a bit of a disappointing player information page, but if you can get over that, then obviously he's a very decent winger with 81 potential. But I think his skill moves, weak foot, and his work rates let him down a little bit, but his stats are pretty good. Next up though is Fran Alba of Valencia, 70 overall attacking midfielder, 88 balance on this guy, as well as 78 agility. Very weak unfortunately, but I guess that will increase over time. Good vision, as well as dribbling, free kick accuracy, ball control, short passing and curve. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. 70 years of age, only 18 as well, very short. He's 5'6", from Spain, can play as an attacking mid or just simply a centre mid. Right-footed, and I do believe he's got about 80 potential as well, which is quite low to say his starting overall and his age, to be fair. It might be a little bit higher than that, I'm not entirely sure, but again, you can get him for about 1.7 million, I think. Next up though is Chaleta-Car. I think I pronounced that right. I think I've read the accent well on that one, but he's 70 overall, another centre-back in this video for Red Bull Salzburg. Can only imagine he'll sign for RB Leipzig at some point in the near future. 73 jumping, 74 strength and 73 stamina, as well as good aggression, heading accuracy, and of course tackling attributes too. He is from Croatia, a centre-back as I mentioned, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, about 80 or 81 potential for him. 6'2", 19 years of age is Duje from the Austrian league. After that we've got Yannick Kessie, a very, very all-round central midfielder, apart from his free kick accuracy, volleys and penalties, but apart from that, he's actually pretty decent all over the board. Decent balance, stamina, jumping and strength in terms of physicals, then aggression, ball control, short passing and stand tackling, so good dribbling, good passing, and also good defensively as well. It's the really good combination for a centre midfielder when it comes to being an all-round central midfielder. 19 years of age, 80 potential I do believe, which apparently should be higher. I think he's a bit of a talent in real life. He plays for Atalanta in Serie A, which I completely forgot to mention. Can play as a centre mid, right mid, or a defensive mid with 4-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves. After that we've got the second winger of the video and the penultimate player in this video overall. It is Ludovic Blas, or Blah. I have no idea how to pronounce that, even though it looks very simple. We'll call him Ludovic for now. He plays for Guingamp in the French league. 81 acceleration, not very good sprint speed though, which is quite unusual to have good acceleration but quite meh sprint speed. 74 balance, as well as good ball control, dribbling, crossing and short passing, which are always good attributes for a winger. He's only 18 years of age, got about 81 potential again I think, from France. Left-footed but plays on the right, so expect to cut in quite a lot with him. 3-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves. And the final player in this video is Thierry Ambrose of Manchester City, a very pacey striker. 87 acceleration, 86 sprint speed, good balance as well as agility and jumping. Finishing is 68, but I remember he was an absolute god on FIFA 16, so if he's anywhere near what he was like on FIFA 16 on this game, of course he'll be very good as well. I think this guy cost about £1.5 million, so well below the £2 million threshold, I think. Don't quote me on that. But he's still obviously worth less than £2 million. 19 years of age is Thierry Ambrose from France, can play as a striker or a right winger. High attacking work rate, which is quite nice, as well as 2-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves. But that rounds out the players involved in this video. In the background you're going to be seeing the prices and the wages that they cost our club when we sign them, just as a little bit of proof, just so you guys know what to expect when it comes to putting in bids. Obviously prices will vary slightly depending on the save, but it won't be too different. There might be a variance of like 200k, but apart from that, it should be absolutely fine depending on the team that you're using. There are only 2 players that cost bang on £2 million. That was Tuzla and Chaleta-Car as well. There's also a few other players that you can use as well for less than £2 million that I didn't actually include in this video. You can use FIFA to check them out, and you can use the parameters down the left-hand side to sort of check out players that are below a certain transfer value. There were a few players that I was actually going to include in this one. A guy called, I think, is it Max Kristensen? He plays for Ingolstadt. I can't remember whether that's his first name or not, but his second name's Kristensen. He's a defensive mid. And there was also, what was his name? And there was also Sverrir Ingersson as well, who played for Lokeren in the Belgian league. Both of those are very suitable as well. I just didn't want to have to include 14 players and go through all of them in this video. There's many others as well. Again, as I mentioned, check out a site like SoFIFA. A link to it will be in the description. But nevertheless, that is about it from me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tips video, and I hope it helps you in your respective career mode saves. If you have enjoyed or it has helped you, then feel free to smash the likes button, subscribe if you're new to the channel as well, and comment about enjoying the video if you enjoyed it that much. It has been a pleasure though ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
No, that's not me. Act like a waste man, that's not me.